birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Becky. Happy birthday to me. May I have many, many more. 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 Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Becky. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Becky. Yes, it's my birthday. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. Thank you for joining me for my birthday edition this year. And yeah, I just wanted to do a video on the things that I have learned so far that have stood out for me. Just a few things. I hope this video will help you guys. I hope you get to know me more, and I hope you enjoy. If you have not subscribed, click on that subscribe button and join the family. Let's get straight into this video. To my first lesson. Every mistake you have ever done was a wake-up call. In the course of life, I have my share of mistakes, and at every given point when you realize that you took the wrong call, you made the wrong decision, you just did something that was not going to work for you, the first thought that most of us have is, I wish I didn't do that. Why did I do that? What am I going to do to fix that? But I have learned to just accept that I have done it, it's done. I cannot turn back the hand of time. All I can do is learn from it and be better and try be better. So yes, another thing that I have learned is that God has the best for my life. I've had times when I was just desperate, when I was anxious, when I was just in need of a father's love, and I promise that God has been there. The peace when I have needed just anything I could ever want for this life, and God has provided. So I have just learned to trust in Jesus through it all. There's a song. It goes like this. Today I'm in the singing mode. It goes like this. Through it all, I'm learning to trust in Jesus. I'm learning to trust in God. Through it all, I'm learning to trust in Jesus. I'm learning to trust in God. So yeah, like every time I just feel like I'm losing it, I just remember that, you know what, girl, you are loved, you're cared for, you're chosen. God has saved you with the, the most precious prize ever. And there's just a purpose for your life. So if you're out there and you're at a point of discouragement, you're at a point of loss, or you're feeling like life is not worth it, God loves you. God really loves you. Another thing that I have learned is I have learned to acknowledge my gut or intuition, to just understand what it's saying and actually follow its lead, because your gut will just tell you when something does not feel right. Like, you need to be so in touch with yourself that you know when something is not right. That if your gut tells you not to do this, just know that that thing is going to end up not being a great thing. I've had so many instances, so many, where I have just ignored my gut. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I just have a bad feeling, but let me just do it, guys. It does not end well. It does not end well. So yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. The thing that I have learned is that you are never really ready until you're ready. this is actually in the relationship sense. I have had my fair share of relationships, and I just came to a realization that, like, we all have our own definition of readiness. Like, at this, there's, let me just tell you this, there's a time where there was so much pressure on me. Like, everywhere I look, somebody got their personal person, and I'm like, okay, what's happening? What's happening? Should I be getting my personal person? But then I realized that, you know what? Imagine we are on different paths. Like, we all have very different destinies. Your life is just uniquely your life. Your journey is uniquely your journey. So yeah, just be ready when you're ready. Get it? Pressure, we're not giving in to pressure. Be ready when you're actually ready. Something else that I've learned is that life is full of so many goodbyes. And it can be a goodbye in the sense of loss, total loss, where maybe someone passes on. It can be a goodbye in the end, like in the sense of the end of a relationship, the end of a job, the end of your stay at a place. You can move from one place to another, and then you have to say goodbyes. It can just be goodbyes in different aspects, but the goodbyes that they're just goodbyes that are so hard. Let me just say it like that. And in my past year, I've had to say goodbye to very many things and people, and it has been a very hard part. But right now, I look back and I see how that goodbye affected me in a nice way. Yes, it was hard, but when I look at it right now, I'm like, I'm very grateful I said goodbye at that exact time, because there's so much that I have done since then until now that I don't think I could have achieved if I was still, like, if I still had that connection going. So yeah, if it is the end of the road, accept it, make peace with it, say goodbye, and just move on. Like, there are better things to come. And that leads me to my next point. There is always a better person. Like, there's always a better person. It's that crazy. That's why you hear people saying, like, when they probably you lose a job and you get another job, most of the people I've had talking, they're usually like, what? At my last job, man, say it was not even good. Like, right now, I look back and realize that I actually didn't have a great job. And that has just made me realize that there's always something better in the future. Like, you're holding on to this right now because it is what we have. It is only human. But if you decide, if you just accept the fact that this is the end of the road, let it go. Imagine you just open yourself up to a greater thing, like something greater and something better that you will enjoy even more. So yes, say your goodbyes, make peace with it, and just forge on. There's always something better to come. There's always something better to come. Yes, yes, we agree. Sawa. Moving on. I've learned that building people up does not change who you are. It does not make you a lesser person. I've experienced so many times of need where I needed somebody to pull me up. I needed someone to hold my hand, someone to just give me even just advice on how I would handle that situation. And I've experienced people who are really cruel, people who will really, they will really hurt you in the sense that they think you need them so much that they take advantage of you. And those experiences they have just made me realize that helping people does not make you a lesser person. And I've just made it my life goal to just help people up, to just support people, to check up on people, to build relationships with people, to just encourage someone. Because lighting another person's candle does not dim your candle. Like, it sounds so cliche, but it is actually so true. I've experienced it, I have practiced it in my life, and I have seen it. I know it's true. So yeah, just go ahead, just be nice to someone. It does not hurt. Nothing that I've learned is to trust God's plan and to understand that I might not know everything. I may not have an explanation for everything that is happening right now, but with time, I will come to a better understanding. There are things that happen to your life, and all you could think about is, God, why me? Why did it have to be me? Why did I have to lose this person? Why did I have to lose this relationship? Why does it always have to be me who is going through these things? And I have just learned that trusting in God is the best thing that you could ever do. He has the best plans for you. So just put your trust in Him. Trust Jesus. Trust Jesus. So, in the sense of trusting in God, I have learned to let go of my will in so many ways and in so many areas of life. There are things I look back at and I'm like, thank you, God, because you did not let me do what I actually wanted to do. Juu hakungekuwa sawa. Like, I could have just ingeisha tu vibaya. Like, kuna situations naangalianga niko like, wow, God, aren't you just a good God? If I had had my way, this would not have ended anyway in a nice way. So yeah, just learn to let go of my will and trust God's timing and His will, because that is what is best. I've also learned not to burn bridges just yet. Hey na kula maneno leo. Like, there are bridges that you will burn and you'll regret it. Let me just tell you the truth. There are personally bridges that I have burnt over time, and I look back and I'm like, I wish I still had that connection. Like, your connection inge come through sana in this situation, but then there's nothing I can do about it, because that bridge is burnt and forgotten and gone. So don't burn your bridges. Build your relationships every day. Work at your friendships every day. You'll be glad you did. And there's no friendship or relationship that does not cost investment. Nothing comes easy. You work at everything. Another thing I have learned is to work at my dreams as soon as now. I had the dream of starting YouTube 3 years ago. I remember I had told some friends of mine so many times that I want to do YouTube hadi walikuwa wamechoka. Every time I would say it, they would be like, hey, Becky, we tutaamini tukiona video yako ya kwanza imeuploadiwa. And I didn't realize how much time I really wasted. But then God's timing is also the best. But you can start working at your dream right now with the little that you have. I used to feel like I didn't have enough resources or sijui nini gear ya kurecord. Guys, hizo ni mauongo unajiambia. Start with what you have. Do little with the little you have. That little is going to add much. Over time, you'll realize that it is all you needed to do. Just that little every day will add up to so much in the long run. And another thing I have learned is that there are just choices you make and your life just changes forever. For example, as I was beginning my last year, because now I'm in a new year, I decided to just be a positive vibes and a positive energy kind of person. And I have realized how that changed my perception of things. When you don't allow negativity into your mind, negativity into your space, negativity, even in the littlest of things, you realize how it changes your life tremendously. So I have just stopped allowing negativity and negative people to affect my life, because imagine they are not worth it. Find what makes you feel positive. Do what makes you feel good. Forge your own path of light and your own path of positivity. You'll be very grateful you did, because the results they are just so fulfilling and you feel so much better about yourself. Something else I have learned is that everyone needs to define success for themselves. When you live your whole life under the what is it called, under the definitions of other people, you don't actually get to live your life. Mnaget, hata mimi nikaa nasikia na mix words like explaining this is hard, but let me try. In the sense that, for example, in school, the definition of success is an A, a B, 80%, 90%, 70% when the exam is harder. But do you know we all have a definition of success for ourselves? Like, there's what you know that if I get a 50, yeah, that is an A for me. Like, I don't care if it's a D or a C in someone else's economy. In my economy, that's an A. And that's what I mean by defining your own success. And once you have defined what success means to you and what success is to you, you just get to walk an easier path. You get to enjoy education, you get to enjoy your life more, because you know that you're doing your very best. So just do your very best and leave the rest to God. Do your best. Give it your 100% and give it to God. And I've also learned that, like, success is it is very relative. It just depends on what you're talking about. And in connection to success, I've just learned that I need to understand the flow of my life, like understand what you're meant to do in life. Because when you understand what you're meant to do in life, you understand what steps you're supposed to take to achieve that, and you understand who you're supposed to connect with to help you become who you're meant to become. If you don't understand the flow of your life, trust me, you'll be swayed by everyone. Like, you'll see someone buying a car right now and you want a car. You'll see someone buy a house and you want a house because you don't understand what is going on in your life. Understand the flow of your life, and that gives you so much peace. We are all in a race, and our races are different. Our obstacles in the race are different. Our timing is different. You know, we are different. You're unique. There's no one else like me in the whole world. How awesome is that? Why would I give up being me just to be someone else? It beats sense, and it just beats so much sense. So please, define success for yourself and understand the flow of your life. It will give you so much freedom. And lastly, as I close on this, because I don't want to be talking for so long, I have learned to just love me for me. Guys, love yourself for yourself. Be your cheerleader. Be your best friend. Be your gym partner. Be your coffee date partner. You know, be your encourager. Celebrate yourself. Gas yourself up. Imagine, gas yourself up. You deserve it and you owe yourself that. And when you win, celebrate it. You know, when you lose, accept it and just allow yourself to just be your best version. That thing you could ever do to the world. Yes, thank you so much for watching this video, and happy birthday to me. I'm so excited. If you have liked this video, please like, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications. Also comment and share with everyone you know so that you can grow this family. Thank you for watching, and happy birthday once again to me. From me to you, so much love and light. Until next time. Bye, guys.